A very good morning, students. So, today we are going to deal with a new chapter, natural vegetation. And here we'll study along with it about the wildlife also. So, students, first of all, it is very important to know what is natural vegetation. Natural vegetation refers to the plant community whenever this plant community grows in any region on its own, then it is called natural vegetation. It is made up of different types of trees, plants, and bushes. So these are natural vegetation. But all forests are not natural vegetation because there are times where forests are being developed. So when forest is developed by a forestation, social forestry, or any other, then it cannot be called a natural vegetation. Uh, there are different types of vegetation. Then they can be broadly classified into the five main reasons. So the five main reasons in India are: firstly, one is tropical evergreen and semi evergreen forest. Second is tropical deciduous forest, and the third one is tropical thorn forest and montane forest, and the last one is littoral and swamp forest. Because according to this, students, if you are going to desert area, there in that region you will get different types of trees, because according to the temperature, according to the climate, the trees also grown on the, it depends on the climate also, temperature also. Second is tropical evergreen, and the main topic is tropical evergreen and semi evergreen forest. So these type of forest, students, especially grown in the area where the you can see the these type of forest receives heavy rainfall. So we are talking about more than 200 centimeter. Now in these forest, trees are very tall with a height of 60 meters and more. So these region is very warm and wet, which is good for trees, shrubs, and creepers. Warm and wet means tropical. It means the weather is ample of sunshine and ample of sunshine. That's why it is very warm over there, and wet because it tropical rainforest. So these mostly trees are found: mahogany, rubber, sea rosewood. These types of forest usually found in western ghats, West Bengal, Assam, Meghalaya, and the other northern eastern states, right? So here you have to read it very deeply, because in the ninth class also you have studied about the natural vegetation. So according to this map, you can understand, student, through this map you can see in the index from which color the different natural vegetation has shown. So from the dark color you can see it is littoral and swamp forest, mountain forest you can see, tropical thorn forest you can see, mostly tropical, deciduous forest you can see on the map of India. Okay, so the British were aware of the economic value of forest in India, hence large scale exploitation of these forests was started. They started cutting because they started using that wood blocks. After cutting all the trees, they started making the slabs, and they started using these slabs in the railway track. This time nowadays we can see the tracks which are made of iron, but earlier it was made by wood, right? So timber for construction activities, so many more uses. According from the natural vegetation, they use it. Next is tropical deciduous forest, student. So tropical deciduous forest, here these are the most found forest in India. Now if you look at this map, the majority portion of the color light color is tropical deciduous forest represents. So these type of forest found in regions that receives rainfall between 70 to 200 centimeter of rainfall. The trees is this forest shade their leaves in summer. The meaning of deciduous means shading their leaves. So these type of forest divide into two types. One is dry deciduous and another one is moist deciduous, found in 100 to 200 centimeter rainfalls, right? So you can see there, and different types of trees are grown in this area: teak, sal, shisham, hora, mahua, amla, simal, kusum. So these are the types of trees are found in these areas. Okay, then the next is, students, tropical thorn forest. So tropical thorn forest are these are types of forest found in where less than 70 centimeter rainfall. Now, by the name of the forest, you can easily figure out that it consists of thorny trees and bushes. The main plants are found are acacia, palms, cactus are the main plants species. So these trees have also found long roots in soil so that it can get maximum moisture. These type of forest found in semi-arid area, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, UP, you can see. Okay, and the trees like babool, bear. So these are the trees are grown in sandy area. Next is mountain forest. So mountain forest areas, especially these type of forest are grown in forest you can see in the mountain region. And if we talk about the temperature, it started according to the increasing altitude leads to a corresponding changes in natural vegetation. Mountain forest can be classified into two types: the northern mountain forest and the southern mountain forest. Okay, so if we talk about the mountains, and India, we have mountains in southwestern Ghat in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, southern part of Himalaya, Shivalik range, northeastern India. So these places have good of elevations or slopes that gives rise to mountain forest. Now here is a fact: as we go up in the air, temperature decreases. Now, having said that, the temperature of the mountainous region are much cooler than the plain area. Therefore, with this change in the temperature, there will be a change in the vegetation as well as, right? So next is about the trees. So trees are found, especially oak, sal, pine are common trees of these forests. Now in the region of cold area, northern parts of Himalayas near the Shivalik range, we will see mosses and lichen. They adopt on this vegetation. Now the last forest is mangrove. Not last. Next is about the littoral and swamp forest. So we'll discuss this in the next video. Thank you so much, students.